Vlog number 216, Friday, June 28th, 2024, 9:01 a.m. This is weird, it's 9 o'clock, I just got up. I was gonna move out to the living room right now and watch The Price is Right, but it's not even on. What in the world is this? Come on, man, I don't, these CNN special reports, nobody cares about. So I will not be watching The Price is Right, unfortunately. It's 9:08, the special report is over, The Price is Right is now on. I'm now gonna move out to the living room. Alright, it's 9:27, just moved out to the living room, turned it to The Price is Right. I'll watch this till 10 o'clock when I move into the bedroom. Watch KTLA. Nina's dominating the shell game. She's got 3 out of 3 prices right. Higher for a trip to Montreal. Dominant performance. She got all 4 chips. That's how you play the shell game. I haven't seen this before. And she'll get $19,000 too? Oh man. 25% chance. 3. No, but she still gets the trip. Was 4. So it's a good thing she got that last prize then, because if she wouldn't have won. The trend continues, people not knowing how to spin the wheel all the way around. Typical. Well, that wasn't a very good showcase. Both people go over. Tricariate, it does happen once in a while. Just not very often, but every once in a while this does happen. Alright, it's 10:05, just moved into the bedroom. Turned to KTLA News, they just showed a clip. Joe Biden is completely lost up there, man. But, as I was saying, I've got the iPad Kelly and Mark going. Gonna watch this for about 40 minutes. Then I'll move in my room. The Lakers draft Bronny James. There it is. The first news story they talk about. Well, obviously, other than the presidential debate. Bronny James, welcome to LA. Well, outside the Staples Center. Nice. It's beautiful, says Sean Ying. Kelly and Mark's got some good guests today. Sofia Vergara and Ken Jeong. Not bad. They're talking about AGT. Alright, it's 10:52, just moved back into my room. What I'm now gonna do is play a domination game of NBA, and then once I get done with it, I'm gonna move to my bed and start editing the next vlog. Alright, it's 11:19, the game just ended. Not a very good performance. I won at 92-44. The bench was the story of the day, way better than the starters today. You look at the first quarter, I was only up 17-11. I missed more shots in the first quarter this game than I did all of last game. Second quarter, 22-8. Bench did much better than the starters. First half, 39-19, not a very solid performance. Third quarter, 26-20. I could not stop anything. And then the fourth quarter was dominant for the bench, 27-5. I went 11 for 11, 5 for 5 from downtown. So in the second half, I outscored them 53-25. Going to the box score, Cody Williams led everybody with 15 points, 5 for 8 from downtown, missed 3 threes, which is not right. Maxey had 12, Murray 12. Jerry West had 11 after that first game. That didn't really do anything. Herter had 11. Walton had 8. Cameron Johnson had 8. Julius Irving somehow only had 7. Holmgren had 6. Jonathan Isaac had 2. That is going to do it for that game. I'm now going to move to my bed and begin ending the next vlog. And I'll probably sit there on the bed for about 30-45 minutes. This is crazy to me. Inside Out 2 has beaten Inside Out at the box office. It's only been 2 weeks. I saw a thing that said it grossed more people than Frozen did, and that's just shocking because Frozen was such a huge hit. Inside Out 2, breaking records at the box office. Alright, it's 12:16, just moved into the bedroom, got the lunch for today, a banquet mac and cheese, an English muffin, and some Pepsi. The KTLA News is still on, and I find this interesting. This is still live, so this guy's been standing here for like 3 hours. This is literally live right now, because he said something different than he did earlier. You know what? I'm gonna finally watch The Greatest Showman. I recorded this, if you remember, on June 15th, 2 weeks ago. Haven't watched it. I'm now going to. Never watched the full Greatest Showman. Some of the music is really good, I know. What am I watching? This is one of those programs, dinner and a movie. I didn't know this was an actual program. I turned it to SportsCenter, and once again, the only thing they seem to ever talk about, Los Angeles Lakers are always in the headlines, man. No matter what. Dominated the headlines at day 1 by drafting Dalton Knecht, steal of the draft. And then day 2, drafting Bronny. I have to mute it because Stephen A. Smith is talking and I don't like him, but once again, Ronnie James. All right, it's 12:50. Just got done eating the mac and cheese. Moved back into my room. What's now gonna happen is gonna sit here till 1:15. Turn on sports, and I'll see what comes on at 1 o'clock. At 1:15, I'll move out to the living room, make the practice bets for today. Man, this guy has been here all day long, just standing in this same spot. There's literally nothing on TV, so I have to keep watching the news. There's no sports center on or anything. This is the third time I've seen this guy standing in front of the Staples Center. He said something different every time. See, here's the actual call. I haven't seen this on the news yet. All right, it's 1:21. Just moved out to the living room. Turned into NBA Today once again. What else are they going to talk about? Bronny James to the Lakers. Just going to keep watching this for an hour. What the plan's going to be is I'm going to sit out here till 2:15 making the practice bets. 2:15, I'll move into the bedroom till 3. And the daily wager 3:30. Comes on early today. Watch that, and I'll figure out what to do after that. All right, it's 1:46. Change of plans. Came back in here. What I'm going to do for 30 minutes till 2:15, I'm going to play NBA, not a domination game, just clutch time, triple threat matches, stuff like that. And then at 2:15, I'm going to go in the bedroom till 3 o'clock, back in here from 3 to 3:30. At 3 o'clock, that is when I'm going to make my practice bets. It's 2:23. Just moved into the bedroom. There is literally nothing on, so I'm watching the KTLA news for the 4th time today. I mean, they were talking about the same stuff over and over and over again. I guess now they're in the entertainment section, but there's just nothing on. Nothing. I'm just going to sit here till 3 o'clock and then I'll go to my room. I have seen Sean Ying literally 4 times today. And then there's this guy again. Man. Alright, it's 2:56. Just moved to my room. It's now time. Daily wager for 30 minutes. I don't know why it's another 30-minute show. I just don't know why it's earlier today, but interesting to see what they have to talk about. Now going to make the practice bets. Watch Daily Wager. Alright, here we go. 3 o'clock Daily Wager starts right now for 30 minutes. Looks like Joe Formbaugh's is not there today. I was just going to say, I bet Joe Formbaugh's at this UFC thing, and then Tyler says, we sent Joe Formbaugh back to Las Vegas. Yeah, it was a total disaster for the U.S. national team. Embarrassing loss. Do they talk about this on every single show? Yeah, obviously. Why on earth would he be... No, he might not even play. That's ridiculous, man. No, no one's doing that. 10-plus points game? No, okay, no. He's not going to play that often. Have we not watched SportsCenter? No one's betting anything on Bronny James, man. It's crazy how much they talk about this guy. Oh, here we go again. Talk about the MLB. Better talk about the Phillies, because when do they not talk about the Phillies? No joke, the Phillies could be the worst team in Major League Baseball, and they'd still only talk about them. It's ridiculous. See what I mean? It's always the Phillies, every day. I don't understand why we constantly talk about this team. Just, nobody cares, man. It's like there's more than one MLB team. Tyler's favorite team is, I don't even know who his favorite team is, but he doesn't talk about that all the time. I don't even have to hear what they have to be saying to know they're picking the Phillies. Oh, look, what a shock. Phillies money line, Phillies over. No, she's going under. I guess Christopher Sanchez. Well, whatever, I'm talking too much. No joke, I'm starting to completely lose my mind at Erin Dolan. She's legit starting to be lower than Anita Marks. I'd rather see Anita Marks. It's the same thing every day. Phillies and yes run first inning or no run first inning. Same thing every day. It's ridiculous. No, but get Erin Dolan off the show, man. There he is, Joe Fortenbaugh. Good to see Joe. Wish he was here instead of Erin Dolan, but can't get everything. Might be time to stop watching Daily Wager. I didn't watch yesterday, and I guarantee they still talked about the Phillies. This is the only MLB team we ever talk about. Ever. Who cares? Who cares about the Phillies? It's so irritating, man. Every single day, it's the exact same. Who cares? What were the best bets yesterday? Erin Dolan, really? Anita Marks nailed that bet. Phillies by 3? They didn't even win the game. This ridiculous. It's going to be the Phillies. I can unmute Joe, but it is literally starting to drive me absolutely nuts. And it's kind of funny, she just said the sports never end because we're talking about Wimbledon and all this stuff. And yet she only picks one sport every single day and it's the same team. I already know what she's going to do. Can we remove Erin Dolan? Like, this is actually starting to really, really annoy me. It's impossible to watch this show now because it's always the Phillies. What is going on with Daily Wager? Is there like a mandatory thing that says Tyler has to pick WNBA and Erin Dolan has to pick Phillies? At least the staff does something different. Everybody else does the same thing they always do. Daily Wager is now over, but I'm still making the practice bet, so I'm just going to sit in here. Let's do it. Get some winners. Don't pick the Phillies every day, maybe. Maybe that's the start. I don't know what I'm going to watch. I'll find something, though. Lilo and Stitch is on. Are they going to talk about Bronny James first? But every channel you go to. Well, ESPN is getting so predictable. I'm getting way too mad at everything right now. I mean, Daily Wager is predictable every single day. Every TV show is predictable. I would have hated to be drafted in the second round this year because they would have never even mentioned you once. Bronny James, every single show talks about this. Now it's starting to really annoy me. And once again, there's nothing on TV. Why is nothing ever on TV? I'm not going to watch the KTLE news every day. All right, it's 4 o'clock. I'm still making the practice bets, but finally on the Science Channel, What on Earth now comes on. So I have something to finally watch. I'm going to watch this for 15, 30 minutes, I guess, however long it takes me to finish doing these bets. It's taking a lot longer than I want to because I can't figure out what the final leg I want to do is. Gotta figure it out. All right, it's 4:05. Just moved to the bedroom. Still making my practice bets. Gonna sit in here probably till 5. I'm not sure. These bets are really destroying me. I don't know what else to do. I'm trying to figure out something different, and I don't know what I'm doing. All right, it's 5:13. Still in the bedroom. I was just in here for an hour, but here's the dinner for today. Leftover taco, the first time I've ever had a taco a day after it was made. Doritos, Pepsi. I was gonna watch AGT, but what on earth? I remember this episode, and I actually like this. One, so I'm gonna watch this until it ends. Honestly, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it on What on Earth. All right, it's 5:43. Just got done with the taco and Doritos. I'm now going to take a shower, and I'll get back in here. Probably play some NBA. All right, it's 6:14. Just got out of the shower. What on Earth is still on, but I'm now gonna play some NBA Triple Threat. It's interesting. The Triple Threat normally, last time I played Triple Threat, you had to, every time you win, you got to spin the wheel. But this time when I'm playing it, it does that 3-box thing where you open the middle one, and if you don't like the prize, you can choose another one, or you can keep it. You know what I'm talking about. I like that a lot more. And unfortunately, right before the final game I played of this, I opened the middle one, and there was 400 MT. I was like, oh, I'm not going to get a better deal than that, so I just kept it. But the box on the right-hand side was a 98 overall Robert Williams, so I feel disappointed I missed out on that. But as you see, I have 18,000 coins. I'm probably going to play this till 7, honestly. I know for a fact I get to open at least 1 pack, so I'm just going to be playing NBA, and probably next clip you'll see is me opening up that pack. You got to be joking me right now. There was literally 15 seconds left in this game, and it kicks me out. Why did it do that for? Why did it do that? And now I gotta do it again. Luckily it wasn't a domination game. But why did it do that for? Now I gotta do that all again. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even have to make a choice. Welcome to the team, Scotty Barnes. Wow, I got lucky on that. I didn't even have to make a choice. Dark Matters, Scotty Barnes, 99 overall. Awesome. It's 6:51, just got done playing all the Triple Threat games. I'm up to 24,176 My Team tokens. So I'm now going to buy a smooth pack. Hopefully I can get lucky and get somebody here. Lately I haven't been that lucky. Come on, man. And again, I'm just not getting anything. The best thing I got was the Lakers logo, and I already have it. Oh well, since it's 6:52, I'm now going to sit on my bed probably 3-4 more minutes, and then make popcorn and move to the bedroom. Right, it's 7:03, just moved into the bedroom, got my Kirkland Signature popcorn, got my drinks, got my snacks, put on my Mariners jersey. What the plan's gonna be is I'm gonna watch What on Earth until 7:40, and at 7:40, I'll turn on the Mariners game, playing the Twins. They already beat us once. We played 4 games, and they won the series 3-1. Not good at all. Luckily, though, today we are at home where we are 27-12, so hopefully that matters today. But until then, just gonna watch What on Earth. That's a fantastic bobblehead, man. I want that. You may have wondered why I didn't say anything. I wanted you to get a feel of what Aaron Goldsmith was saying. It is sold out tonight. Yes, you heard that right. Capacity crowd here at T-Mobile Park. where the Mariners have been one of the best teams at home this year. They're 27-12. As I said, the Twins already beat them 3 times this year. Hopefully the Mariners can change that now that they're back at home. With Logan Gilbert on the mound, Logan Gilbert has been spectacular this year. Mariners Twins, big time game. You also notice they're wearing their blue jerseys. I just went and put on my blue jersey because I have my teal one on. Even though they're at home, this is the one day they wear the blue jersey, so I have to wear it. Mariners Twins, let's do it. I'm so glad Aaron Goldsmith is the announcer for today. I love him so much more than Dave Sims. I really wish he could be the everyday voice. Fortunately, he's not, but luckily this big of a game gets Aaron Goldsmith, and he just said something I forgot about. Last time Logan Gilbert faced the Twins, he gave up 8 runs, 5 coming in the first inning. I remember that game, and I'm pretty sure if you go back, I vlogged that game as well. That's pretty cool. I remember that game that happened. And I'm also noticing, do you see the logo, how it says PNW? That's different. Normally it's the yellow trident. Nicely done, Seattle. No damage done in the first. Let's get the offense going now. Bailey Ober's pitching for the Minnesota Twins. Last time out, he pitched a complete game against the Athletics. He shut him out, 9 innings, no runs. So he's coming off a very, very dominant performance. Hopefully the same thing doesn't happen today for the Mariners. It's 8:50. I haven't updated you in a while. Logan Gilbert's been dominant so far. No runs through 5 innings after giving up 8 the first time he played against these Twins. But unfortunately, the Mariners haven't done anything either. It's 0-0 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Mariners have 1 hit so far. That's it. 1 hit. I mean, this is one of those days where it's like the Mariners don't do anything, as usual. Pitching has been dominant like it always is at home. But the offense has got to get going here. The Mariners have 7 strikeouts, 4 of them looking, and this is why. This ump has been downright horrific tonight. Like the 4 strikeouts looking, none of the pitches have been in the zone, man. This is ridiculous, ump. Mariners just caught the break of the century. Haniger gets walked, Rojas doubles into right field. The Mariners score 1-0. Haniger was absolute toast at home plate. Absolute toast. Look at this. Haniger would have been thrown out by a mile. Look at this. He would have been thrown out by a mile. Luckily, the catcher misses it. The catcher just whiffed on it. If he would have caught that, he would have been out. Not even close. Mariners get lucky, and it's 1-0. Much needed break for the Seattle Mariners. They're on the board first. It's 1-0. Got lucky there. How familiar is that? Mariners get a lead and immediately blow it. 2 batters into the next inning, and I'm done watching the Mariners game. What on earth the rest of the night? I do not understand why the Mariners pitch so well, and then when they finally get a hit, they finally get a run, take the lead, and all of a sudden don't know how to play. And they're down 2-1. Just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Every game, it feels like it's the exact same situation. I turn it back to the Mariners game, hoping they respond, and they do absolutely nothing. It's embarrassing how bad this Mariners team is on offense. It's just ridiculous. How can you be this bad on offense every single day? They're not improving at all. They've been bad from the very start of the season. Now we're back at home and we still can't win. That's a problem. Now that is a problem. If we can't hit at home, I mean, we're 27-12 at home. Why are we not scoring runs? It's pathetic how bad this team is. They watch 2 pitches, right down the middle, 0-2 count, and then swing at a ball. And there's the inning, right there. This is why the Mariners have serious problems. Logan Gilbert was absolutely dominant today. He makes 1 mistake, and that's the difference in the game. That's why we lose. 1 mistake, and we lose the game. That's, seriously. This team is in first place, but I just don't know how. All right, it's 9:26. Mariners still are not doing anything, but I just went out to the living room. Got 2 pieces of Jack's Pizza and a blue Popeyes. Gonna eat both of those. Hopefully the Mariners do something, but based on how the rest of this game is gone, not a chance. What did I say about the ump? Look at where that pitch was. This is ridiculous. How can this ump be this bad? Even Aaron Goldsmith is saying that's an awful call. He doesn't do that. That is downright awful. It should be a 3-1 count. Boy, that should have been a walk right there. Rojas singles into right field, and the Mariners, here we go again. Struggle against the starter, but seem to do well against the bullpen. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Gotta capitalize here. Runner in scoring position with nobody out. JP, just swing the bat. Why are you bunting? He bunts it right to the third baseman and we have no chance. What are you doing, JP? You gotta get it down. We're lucky we didn't get a double play right there. Jeez, 3-1 count for Julio Rodriguez. Come on, man. Packed house on its feet. And he grounds into a double play. It doesn't mean. Gets away! This... The Mariners score another run based on an error from the Twins. Yes, it does. Wow, I can't believe it. Santana drops the ball. What I'm scared is this right here. If he tags Luke Raley there, then this game is not tied. Do they call him out of the base path? Because look where he's at. They called him safe. And if they say he's out, there'll be 2 outs, runners on first and second, and it's not gonna, and it's 2-1. I have a bad feeling this is gonna get overturned or something, and it's gonna remain 2-1. Just have that feeling. Umpires meeting. Oh, I'm nervous. They're talking to the Twins manager, Rocco Baldelli. I don't even want to look at this. I'm so scared. I think the play's gonna stand, and this game's gonna be tied at 2. Unbelievable. As I was saying, the Mariners have gotten both their runs on should-have-been outs. Wow. Wow. Come on. Intentional walk, really? Bases loaded, 1 out. Here we go. Thanks, Garver. We can't tag up on that. Now we're going to have to get a hit. Boy, how many times have the Mariners had the bases loaded with 2 outs or fewer and scored? Now I got Dominic Canzone. Yeah, this guy's going to hit it. You'd be wrong, Dominic. Come on, haven't done anything all day. Now's your time. Thanks, Canzone, for being completely useless. Mariners do what they do best. Strand people with runners on base. Of course they do. Munoz with a 1-2-3 inning. Much better than he put up last showing. We even get an out. Andres Munoz looked a whole lot better. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Mariners a chance to win it. I'm now going to move to my room, put the game on the iPad. It's 10 o'clock. Just moved into my room, turned on the news. Ty France singles up the middle. Mariners have the winning run on first base. Nice. This guy that they're going against, Johan Duran, very, very good. He's already thrown him multiple 100-mile-an-hour fastballs. This guy's one of the best relievers in the game. It's great to get a hit right there. Jorge Polanco bunts it, and Vasquez can't grab it cleanly. And there's runners on first and second. A bunt base hit for Jorge Polanco. I haven't mentioned this yet today, but Mike Blowers is not in the booth for some reason. I don't know where he went. It's Dan Wilson and Aaron Goldsmith. Look at this. Vasquez couldn't grab it cleanly. First and second, nobody out. Luke Raley sacrificed bunt. Man, the Mariners playing the bunting game. I like it. Runners on second and third, 1 out. It's up to Josh Rojas. All he's got to do, fly ball into the outfield, and the Mariners win it. Victor Robles at third. Jorge Polanco at second. Rojas is gone. Boy, this is so familiar, man. Now we need a hit again. This team just does this every time. We don't even need a hit, and we still can never do it. I don't understand it. It's up to J.P. Crawford. Come on, J.P. Now you need a hit. Yeah, I forgot about that. It's his bobblehead night. Come on, Mariners, do something. Ground ball, that's going to do it. Mariners do what they always do. Every inning, it's the same. Why do I watch this team all the time? They do this every time. It's nothing new. Extra innings, that's going to matter. Runner on second. Come on, Stanek, finish this thing out. Runner on third, 2 outs. What? No, what's this doing? Oh, you got to be joking me. Man, even the iPad's going to fail me now? Come on. Well, 1 apparently. Gotta get him out here. Grounds out. 1, 2, 3, go. The Twins. And for the 3rd inning in a row,
The Mariners will have a runner in scoring position with under 3 outs. Runner on second, nobody out. Mariners big bat's coming up. This is it right here. This is where we win the game. Julio tied the game last time. Now it's time to give us the win. Root Sports is driving me nuts. He keeps doing this. He keeps exiting out of the game. And I can't get back into it. For all I know, Julio looks like he grounded out. J.P. Crawford moves to third. I don't know what he did. He must have made contact with it. That's all that matters. Are they going to walk Cal Raleigh again? Please don't. I don't want to see Garber again. Doesn't look like they're going to. It's got a chance. Yes, they do. They do it again. It's Cal Raleigh again. And this guy seems to be the clutchest guy on this team. He gives the Mariners another win. Seattle, that was a huge win. Astros lost. Rangers lost. Mariners win. Now that's what you like. Not a very hard hit ball at all for Raleigh. But it was hit well enough. Mariners win 3-2. Let's go. And the Mariners continue their red-hot streak at home. Now 28-12. Nicely done. Look at this right here. Barely hits it, but it's enough. And then the throw home. Nowhere near. Yes. Yes. Nicely done, Raleigh. Nicely done. Mariners win 3-2. Cal Raleigh with a great quote. It's always great when the Astros lose. Yes, it is. Mariners win 3-2. What I'm now going to do, since the Mariners game is over, I'm going to watch the news till 10:35. There's still no Fallon. I'm going to turn it to What on Earth. Watch that till 11:35. Alright, it's 10:34. News just ended. So like I said, turned it on to What on Earth. Gonna watch this for an hour till 11:30, then I'll turn the TV off. Guys, I completely forgot about this. Today was John Anderson's final episode of SportsCenter, 25 years later. You know, the guy that was on Wipeout, the guy that always hosts the nighttime show. At 10 o'clock was his final show, and I was going to watch it because it was his final one. And I completely forgot about it. And I could have watched it too. In fact, it's still on. It's still on. Yep. Right here. Appeared in more than 50 This Is Sports commercials. I get to see the final time he signs off, too. Wow. I wish I would have turned it on sooner. I really wish I would have, and I'm very disappointed I didn't. Wow. Wow. John Anderson's final SportsCenter. Crazy, man. I'm happy to be watching the end of it so I don't completely miss all of it, but I'm very disappointed because it's like, this was his final episode, and I promised myself I was going to watch it, and I just completely forgot about it. One final time, he's on SportsCenter. Still remember when this guy was on Wipeout. Last time I'll ever see John Anderson on SportsCenter, right here. Pretty sad moment. There he is on the right. Man. John Anderson, with his longtime host right next to him, his final SportsCenter episode. Man. Sad, man. Sad. I mean, he's been here since 1998 when I wasn't even born yet. So ever since I was born, this is the guy that's been on SportsCenter. And you can't forget when he's been on Wipeout as well. I mean, I loved Wipeout with him on it. Man. Ends right now.
I appreciate you. I loved working with you. You're one of the best human beings I know, and you're the only guy I know that knows how to pair mutual wage.
Joe won't be the same. One final send-off for John Anderson. Grew up watching him, that's true.
All the mistakes ran 14 times. Same bad jokes, bad clothing.
Unless you fixed it. There was 3, 2, 1, bust, my bad.
One last segment.
Oh, man.
There I am. Me and the squirrel.
One final segment.
Oh, my goodness.
25 years, SportsCenter anchor, there it is.
One final send-off for John Anderson. Not gonna say nothing. Just enjoy. The end of a legendary era. And I did grow up watching SportsCenter with him. Man, I can't believe it. He's officially done.
Reaction continues to come in from all parts of the globe to John Anderson and ending his 25-year run as a Sports Center anchor.
How's it, John? Neil Everett.
Oh man, this is gonna be awesome. All the ESPN colleagues saying their farewells. That's what we like to see. He's going to be a professor at Missouri. How about that? That's pretty cool. It's awesome. Good luck, John Anderson.
Appreciate you, brother. Godspeed.
If you don't think there's life after Sports Center, you're wrong. Bartender! One from my friend, John Anderson.
And then Twitter took over as well. X.
I'm glad I remembered this. Look at all the things. It's so cool.
I think I'm going to get on Twitter now.
You think now?
So cool.
Yeah. What's it been like from the time you left your house? You pull in the parking lot, and so what's going through your mind now is we're 90 seconds away from putting a bow on this thing.
So I was really busy because
90 seconds away.
And emailing and texting, so I almost didn't get the show done because I've been doing that, and I am really grateful. And you could name a billion people that have been great here, actually more like thousands. But if Al Jaffe doesn't hire me, like so many of us, none of it happens. So, like we'll go with the Al Jaffe and then everybody in the wake of that. I am grateful for and thankful for, and I really kept telling people I just like to do this as a regular show and just quietly slip into the night.
How's that working out?
I think we've accomplished that. I think this was classically understated the entire time. And I could just walk away. But I'm indebted to a bunch of people, and I've always said Linda Cohn helped make my career here because she's the first person I sat next to, and she was a maid gal, right? But when I took off, so I had kind of instant credibility. And then when I got to work with you, it went even more because I was next to Steve Levy, and everybody knows Steve TV Levy, and I benefited greatly from being next to you so many times, and we had so many great times, except for the one night we were here when there was a 22-inning game in San Diego. But I don't have to worry about that anymore because Zubin will be doing all of my shows.
Come here, buddy.
Thank you, friend.
I love you, pal.
That does it.
Best seat in the house for 25 years.
Thank you.
You're the best.
And that's officially at the 25-year run by John Anderson. No more. Yeah, can we? Yeah, do another hour, man. 110. It's 110 where they're at right now. That's awesome. John Anderson. Loved watching SportsCenter with you over years. Loved watching Wipeout. Have a good career wherever you're going. Apparently sounds like you're going to Missouri. That is awesome. Well, there's no reason now to watch SportsCenter. I can turn it back to What on Earth. It's awesome, man. I'm glad I was able. I'm so glad I remembered that and was able to watch that. Man, I'm glad I watched the end of it, but I missed a ton of stuff. They talked about some of his best moments, some of his best This Is SportsCenter commercials. I feel like I missed out on a huge part of it. I really, really wish I would have watched that full episode. And that's gonna make me feel regret for a pretty long time. It shouldn't make me feel that way, but man, that was... I wish I would not have missed it. That disappoints me a little bit, for sure. Man, I hope it comes on. It's not gonna come on again unless it's like a rerun. Maybe I'll, you know what, I'm gonna record every SportsCenter and just hope it comes on again and I can watch it.
No way. This must be one of the first episodes ever of What on Earth, because I've never seen this episode. I remember looking at this image on Google Maps. I think it's a dog. I think it was a dog. Wasn't that what it was? Just a wet dog? No way. No way. I remember this was one of those like images that went viral. It was like most strange images on Google Maps, and this came up. Wow. It's just a dog, I think. I guess I'll just watch all of this. I know it's not a murder. I'm pretty sure it was just a dog. I guess I'm gonna find out. I'll turn off What on Earth. Next commercial. It's the next commercial, but I really do want to see what this is and what on Earth has to say. I've noticed all these episodes of What on Earth. Yeah, season 2, 2016 when this first came out. I mean, It's all completely different. The graphics, the layout, the voices, the words, it's all new. It's not the same at all as it is. And that shows how early it was. I want to see what they have to say about this. I mean, I already know what happens, but it's really interesting that What on Earth talked about this, because I remember looking at this on Google Maps back in 2016. Bam. Told you. I knew it was the dog. Wet dog, man.
Dogs love to run in the water, and if a dog could have jumped in and come right back out, dripping all the way.
I think that is what it is, man.
Where the dog laid down.
But forensic experts are unconvinced by the soggy dog story.
No, unconvinced by that. I thought that's what it was. I thought that's what it was for a fact. People are unconvinced. Oh, now I'm interested. I guess it remains unsolved. I was so confident that it was a dog. But if people don't think it looks like water, well, I'm interested about that. But it's 11:48, way later than I normally turn the TV off. This light, I'm telling you, this lamp makes it feel so much earlier. It's midnight. Does it feel like that at all? No. But I'm going to turn the TV off. Hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. See you tomorrow.